Yo, 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 it's your boy Concise. It's your boy. Y'all heard what I said. It's that time. Sunday Night Live. Let's go. We got some stuff we got to talk about. Barber Tools, reviews, and some upcoming events. This is going to be an interesting live. I know I'm going to have some questions about some of the products that we're going to be talking about. So let's just dive right in. If you are just joining, this is a Sunday Night Live that I do every Sunday around 10 p.m. And I appreciate everybody that continues to rock with a brother. And you don't want to miss these, man. I'll be having some interesting giveaways and yeah, great conversation. So if you're a new barber, you want to learn some things, you have any questions, please let me know. Just put it in the comment section. And if you are new, make sure you subscribe to our brother because I got some stuff that you probably want to see and want to learn from. So let's go ahead and get into this evening. So how I'm really going to do this first, if you're here to shout your name out, where you're from and everything like that, I would like to talk about some of the upcoming events first. Let's just get that out the way first. Let's talk about some of these upcoming events. So the first event I'm going to share and talk about, and I will be there, is the CT Barber Expo, which is May 4th to May 6th. This year is just right around the corner, just a little bit under a month away. Biggest YouTube, not biggest YouTube, biggest barber expo that I know of so far. That everybody seems like 10,000 plus comes to this expo, and every time that I come, I always enjoy myself. I always have a great time. Me and my wife, we go all the time when we can. Last year we missed it, but this year we will be there. And I think it will be a dope event if you've never been to an event before. This was my first event that I ever been to, and it did something to me. It put some fire in me that says, "Yo, there's a lot more out there for barbers to do and to get into when it comes to this industry." So definitely want to say that one. Also, another one is, let me see which one is coming up first. Oh, okay, here it is. Another one is the Premier Orlando Premier, however you want to say it. This one is an interesting one. I have not been there yet. I would love to go this year. Me and my wife are planning on going to it due to the fact that the CT Barber Expo is mainly focused on barbering, but Premier Orlando is mainly just the whole hair industry altogether. It's not just barbering; it's a little bit more diverse when it comes to the hair industry. So I think that this is a good expo to go to if you guys are either in the area, could find a good price on a flight. You definitely have to be licensed. They only take licensed cosmetologist barbers. You have to have a license. You can't just be somebody that's off the street to to go to this one. But this is a cool one. Definitely want to get to this one this year. We're definitely working on that, so we shall see. And then there's one more that I want to talk about, and that is the BarberCon that's in Dallas, Phoenix, and Orlando. Dallas is August 25th, Phoenix is October 20th, and Orlando is November 17th. I have not been to BarberCon, but I have heard so many things good about BarberCon, and a lot of people say that that's the place to be. You want to go there. So hopefully one of these, I'm not sure which one. I mean, I've never been to Dallas and never been to Phoenix. I've been to Orlando before. I used to live there. Um, I would take either or. I'll go to Dallas or Phoenix, whatever fits, my schedule. But it'll be definitely dope to go to one of those, man. So shout out to some of these upcoming events. Kyle the Barber, what's going on, bro? We're gonna talk about some stuff, man. We're gonna talk about some stuff. But hopefully, you guys, when you guys see these expos, invest in yourself, really go out, network. Honestly, that's like one of the best things when it comes to these shows is that you network. You might see people that you only see online. It's kind of cool. It's a great experience. And honestly, you can also find your tribe. You can find more people to connect with when you go to these expos. So don't miss out on stuff like that. You never know when there's an opportunity there for you. So that's my little bit when it comes to upcoming events. And then we're going to talk about some of these barber tools, a few barber tools that I just recently got. I know some of y'all might have seen some. If you've been following my IG, I put it on my Instagram. But we're gonna talk about one. Let me see, where is it at? We're gonna talk about one that that we have seen on my Instagram already, and that is the JRL Fast Sweep Hair Vacuum. Now, I did a cool little reel for this, but let me tell you, I used to have the iVac. Getting straight into it, I had the iVac, and I did take a picture comparison between the two, and I'll honestly say that the JRL Fast Sweep is a lot bigger and it's a lot stronger. And I have no regrets. I have no regrets allowing my wife to take the iVac, and I'm using a JRL Fast Sweep. That one is dope. I like the sensor on it. It works very well. And I also, this is one of the things, like once you use something for some time, there's certain things you start to like, you really start to like about it. Like, it does not stay on long, but it's powerful enough to get everything real fast. So it doesn't like stay on for like 20 seconds, and it just sounds like why is it still on? It already swept everything up. This thing literally, if you have it on auto mode, it will be on, take that hair up. If it sees nothing, it will just, that's it, it will turn off. So I like that fact of it, that the fact that it doesn't stay on the whole time, but it's powerful enough to get everything up. Now, Daniel Gomez, what's going on? Any new clippers coming out this month? Yes, we're going to be talking about that. Here is the thing about this JRL Fast Sweep, and I know the questions are coming, right? Here it is. This price range right here. I know somebody's going to say, "Bro, why would I spend $230 for a vacuum?" Well, let me just say this. I'm not sure if you guys have used anything like this. The iVacs right now, if you get them on sale, they can go for like 150. They're close to the 200 range. I'm really not sure exactly what they price at. It could be like 180, but this is bigger, and it has a little bit more tech. It seems to have a little bit more tech in it than the iVac. Now, if you get the iVac for your house, they have different versions of them, like the bigger version. Then you're around the same price range. So I'm not sure if people really understand, like how that goes when it comes to like iVacs and the electronic vacuums and stuff like that. But they could be up there. It could be pricey a little bit, but this is going for 230. I really don't think, that's bad. I think if they would have went over 300, I'm like, okay, that's Dyson. That's like Dyson price, right? But they didn't do that. They kept it at 230, and I think you will definitely get your money worth out of this vacuum. Seems like a real dope vacuum, and it cleans up everything. So that's one thing we're going to talk about. The other thing, because I know I'm going to get questions on this. Let me just get this up real quick. Is the Gamma Plus boosted trimmers. These things are right here. I did a little quick video on it. I have them right here. These things are very interesting. I honestly will say that I was intrigued. I was definitely intrigued once I got them in my hand, because I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know about weight, the length of them, how strong they are. I didn't know what to expect, but we're definitely going to talk about it just a little bit more. I am going to be doing uh, a concise review of on these soon, so just stay tuned for that. If you guys really want to know a little bit more about this. But one thing I how can I say this? I'm kind of glad that they have pre-order right now for 149.95. Even if you guys want to get this now without my concise review, them coming out with a 3 lid, right? 3 lid, all of that jazz. It has the dock, all of that for 149.95 pre-order. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. And then here's the thing. If you use my discount code, let me put that up. What's going on, Dave? Let me put up my discount code. Just for those that don't know it already, but if those that do know, if you go to Gamma Plus, let me just share this. If you use my discount code, you get it for 140 right now. And that's including shipping and all that. See, you see my standard shipping, all of that. Like, that's an extra 11 and whatever. If you use this, you will get it for cheaper. That's if you pre-order it. Now, these are coming out in May. These are coming out in May. If you want to pre-order it, that's the price. I will say that my concise review will probably be within like 2 weeks. So if you want to wait for that, that's up to you. I'm not sure if they're going to like sell out, but just giving y'all that information. But I definitely think that's dope. I definitely think that this trimmer is going to be an interesting one. I know there's going to be questions about it. So if you guys want to talk about these real quick, let's talk about it. You know what I mean? Because um I don't know what to expect just yet. I don't I did use them. Let me be honest. I did use them, but even though I used them one time, I still don't know what to expect. You said it looks big, not gonna lie, right? All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get a trimmer and compare the size real quick. Uh let me see. You doing a giveaway tonight? Dave, if I say yes, you gonna stay? If I say no, are you gonna stay? I don't know. We'll see what happens. It looks big, not gonna lie. Are those trimmers as bulky as the sabers? I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you. I don't have the sabers with me, but I have something that's like comparable to the sabers. So give me 1 second. I do this every time. I should have had this. Should have right. I should have had this right next to me. Your boy back. So y'all said it looks big, right? So y'all know what this is. This is the JRL. Y'all see that, right? Now, I am going to talk about something when it comes to this trimmer that Gamma is coming out with. This piece right here, the hook, uh, that comes off. Matter of fact, let me show y'all what I'm talking about. Because I want y'all to I really want y'all to make your own decision on this, man. And it doesn't take long. It doesn't take long to put this on and take this off and put this on. It doesn't take long at all, but yeah, it's kind of interesting. So I never seen nothing like this before. I like the fact that they give you an option because I'll be honest, I don't like permanent hooks. I don't like permanent hooks on my trimmers, on my clippers, but this is how it looks. See those 3 holes? Okay, come on. There you go. Boom. That's how this hooks on. I will be talking about that in my concise review. I do like the fact that you can do that. When you get these, it does not come in with this red. It does come in black. But I switched out to the red because I thought the red was dope. So yeah. It does come with an interesting tool. I think I'll probably say that for the concise review, but I'm glad that it came with that interesting tool. But this is the trimmer, y'all. It's not that big, actually. It's really not that big. Now let's compare it without the hook. See what I'm saying? It's wider than the JRLs. Oh, I'm sorry. So you see that, right? Is it loud or quiet? I'm not sure. I'm not sure yet. I got to do an RPM test, and I don't have my RPM machine here. Yes, I do. Hold on. See, I'm talking too fast. I just didn't see it. It was in a cut. So if I play it on this mic, right? Like even these, you guys don't really get the real sound. Like you really don't get the real sound of them. You need a real thing, and that's why I got it. So let's see. Are those trimmers as bulky as the sabers? I mean, I think it's wider than the sabers. So if you think the sabers are bulky, then I'm gonna say yeah, but I don't think that these are. bulky. Yeah. Anyway, I need those JRLs. Now, this could be an interesting giveaway, but I have the JRL giveaway coming up. If you guys been following me at all, you guys will know that I'm having a JRL giveaway. It's coming out real soon. RPMs, I don't know what oh wait, I do know what the RPMs are. It is 8,000, so to say. But I will do a real RPM test on my concise review. All right, so let's see. I'm gonna turn this bad boy on. And I had a feeling you guys are gonna have some questions about this. So I'll be real with y'all. When it comes to comparing anything with this, it's not even fair. So let's go. Is it can y'all see this? So this JRL is at 60. You really can't compare much to that because that is this is one of the quietest trimmers that you will ever hear. It seems like nothing has beaten that yet. I'll be honest with you, nothing has beaten that yet. But I would say the average trimmer is at 72 decibels or about 75. Between 72 and 75, this was at like 60. That's outrageously like quiet. But let's test this out real quick. I'm sorry. Hold on, I'm sorry. So as of right now, this is between like 75 to 76. So it's a little bit up there. It is up there when it comes to the sound. To me, it's not that. How can I say this? To me, it's not that loud. It's doable. It's like right at the limit for me. It's like right at the limit of me. Like it's too loud. So in a barbershop setting, you'll be definitely be fine. I'm in a suite setting, so uh the TV on, a little bit of music, probably won't hear it that much. But it's between 70, what I say, 72 to 75. So that's where you're at with that. Compared to the Babyliss Boost trimmers, not sure. I haven't tried those yet. Like I did one haircut with these, so I really can't compare them. I did one haircut. AK, if that's really that's impressive. Yeah, yeah, it would be impressive. How can I say this? I'll look. I'll look when I open it up and everything like that. But I believe it is rotary. Uh and yeah. It is interesting. That's like the best way I could talk about this. I'll say one thing, I'll tell y'all right now. This thing right here, this little indent, definitely a necessity. For this, definitely a necessity. And I'm glad they didn't I think Gamma's listening. They didn't go with the like complete shine. They went with the matte of their colors, and I like the fact that they went matte. Definitely dope. Um, I like that. I like to have that option always. That it's just a matte color and it's not like a completely bright color. Like it has gold, but the gold is matte. So yeah. Did you also get the boosted shavers? No, I haven't gotten the shavers. I don't have the boost shavers. Wait, the boosted. You talking about the Babyliss? No, you're not talking about Babyliss. You're talking about Gamma's boosted shavers. No, I have not gotten those yet. Got some Babyliss low pro trimmers, and they are so loud next to your ear. I don't do C cups or beard lineups with them. Yeah, you know what? I'm so glad that you said that, right? A lot of times people don't understand that a trimmer can be great, but not in some areas because of, the service that you want to offer to people. You don't want it to be irritating. You don't want to be overly loud. And a lot of ways that you can tell if something's too loud, excuse me, is the fact that if you're speaking to your client and you're right next to his ear and he says, "Excuse me, what? I can't hear you because of the trimmer or whatever." If they say that literally, then that clipper or trimmer, whatever, can be too loud. Or they just don't have good hearing. But most of the times it's because your trimmer or clipper is too loud. But that depends if you really care about stuff like that. You can use whatever you want to use. They just gonna have to deal with it, right? But it's really, really up to you at that point. Yeah, Gamma also made a boosted foil shaver along with those trimmers. Yeah, I know that they did. I'm just saying I just didn't receive them. I just didn't receive them, and that's all. But I'm curious. There is another shaver that I want to get, and I feel like it was like the first of its kind in a sense, and somehow, some way, I'm going to get them, and that's the Caliber shaver. They have that the middle piece, the long cutter hair middle piece in a double foil shaver, or it's a triple foil. I'm not sure, but all I know is that they do have something like that, and they had that for a while. And I want to do like a test because I know Stylecraft has one, Andis has one. A few more companies are getting those. Bevel has one, so I just want to test them out. Any other questions? Get this out of here. Get this out of here. Any other questions? A lot of people still ask me about this Easy Gap. Is it worth it? And I honestly feel like uh I def for JRL and their blades, I definitely think the Easy Gap is worth it. Do I see a company might trying to come out with something like it? Yeah, because it does make things a little bit more simple. But I did talk about this in the Easy Gap video. If you check that out, is you got to do one side and then the next side, one side, next side. And if you're not a person that's good at iron stuff, you might over gap it, and that's not always fun, right? Know when the JRL Onyx trimmers are coming out? I would probably say within the next 2 to 3 months, maybe. Uh, that's like the best way. That's like the best way I could say it. Probably within like 2 to 3 months. 100. I also like to hear when I'm cutting. Reason why I like crunch blades and the magnetic clippers. 50 cows with the masters and magic clip blades are still my favorite for that reason. Respect. I can understand that. I like hearing that crunch too. There is a clipper that I just received. I don't know if you guys follow my Instagram, but matter of fact, maybe I can show y'all that video real quick. But there was another clipper that was sent to me, not this one I'm about to show y'all. There was another one that was sent to me that this thing cuts like the sound of it, the crunch. Like, you know how when you're cutting with an Oster fast feed, if you ever cut with an Oster fast feed, or even the Masters, like it has that like high pitch sound when it cuts hair sometimes. That clipper has that. And I'm like, wait a minute. How did they figure that out? But I would make a video about that clipper. I have not done that yet, but it's definitely dope. But if you guys didn't see my recent oh, 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 hold on. Bruh, what? What am I doing? How do I get to my profile? Did y'all hear that? Did did y'all hear that? I don't even know if y'all heard that. That would have been interesting. What caliber shaver look like? It's black. It's a black shaver. That's all I know. I can go on the website and find it, but yeah. All right, so let me show y'all what I'm talking about. This clipper right here is interesting. If you guys did not see this clipper, it's from Germany, and I like to share this with y'all real quick if y'all don't mind. Am I on it? Okay. Recently, I just received something from Germany. This is a wall product, but this is Germany's version. This is the Moser 1400. You can definitely see on the blade it says made in Germany. Definitely think this is an interesting clipper that I received. But let me tell you a little bit about this clipper. So far, what I know about it, it has up to 6,000 RPMs, 3 hours of a runtime, and 2 hours and 20 minutes of a charge time. It's not that bad. I'm kind of surprised that it has 3 hours of runtime just straight off the bat. It has about 0.7 to 3 millimeters of length. But the real cool thing about this clipper is the multi-click that it has right here. As you guys will see that you have the option to switch this button right here up or down. If you leave it up as it is, it will just move in this manner. If you switch it down, so yeah, I want y'all to check that out. If y'all follow my IG, it's a very interesting clipper. Shout out to Ito Unboxing. He sent me this, and honestly, I thought he was sending me clippers to just do reviews on, but he sent me these to literally have. He was like, "Hey man, I want you just to have a piece of UK clippers and really like test them out, see how you like them." So that was one of them, and the other one I'm going to talk like what I was telling you about the sound. That one is interesting. And I've been using it. I have been using it and I'm liking it. I'm kind of one of those. It's like you ever get something and let's be real with this, right? You ever get something and be like, man, these ain't all the hype. These ain't really like that. I probably won't like these. And then you find yourself liking them. And it's like, man, wait, hold up. What just happened? There's two companies right now, to me, that's making waves that is like slowly like getting in to the barbering industry. They're not even that big of like name brands, but if they're going the direction that I think they're going, they could be up there one day. They get some, and I'm not even one of those people that I feel like this is what every company should do. But if they get the right influencers under them, I'm just saying, like stuff. Better yet, if they got 360 GZ, if either one of these companies I'm talking about got 360 GZ under them, hands down that their clippers are gonna go crazy. Hands down. And here's the thing: it's not the fact that they're gonna go crazy because of just 360 GZ, but they're gonna go crazy because of him and also the performance of them. That's what's so interesting about some of these brands. I wouldn't sleep on them. It's really up to you. It's it's your prerogative, your perspective on how you look at brands and which ones you respect and which ones you don't. But there are some that don't have that big of a name that do perform, and that's just on like my truth. But once I do that video, we're definitely going to talk about it. I'm definitely going to show y'all like how it sounds, how when it's cutting and all of that. Now, don't get me wrong, there's always pros and cons to anything that you can get. There's not such thing of a perfect clipper. You know what I mean? Like I can say some things that are great about this so far, but there are some cons to me as well. Same same with this. This thing has a lot of pros, but it has still a con. Even if it's one or two, it doesn't matter. It's still a con. There's not like a perfect clipper. Now, there are some that are real close, right? There are some that's like, yo, if they keep making clippers and trimmers like this, then we'll be good. But a company understands that if they give you the one all be all, you won't buy another clipper or trimmer from them. All you would do is buy parts, if anything. So a lot of times they scale back on performance. Like there is something great, the more and more I study this, there are some things that is great about this. But then it has like why is this a con? You know what I mean? Like why did they do that with this? Like, okay, I'll tell you one about the JRL, right? The JRL. I love JRL's new uh idea of the trimmers and the clippers. I love the new wave, the ghosts and everything like that. However, on the clipper, when you turn it on, you get the light indication with the JRL, but at the bottom, there's no battery indication. There is no digital battery screen. But on a clipper, there is. I would have liked it on both. Now, y'all might think that's bougie. Y'all might think that's doing too much. Y'all be like, well, I don't need all that. Here's the thing. You might not need it. But if I'm used to looking at the clipper and I'm cutting, I'm like, oh man, I got 3 hours left, 2 hours left, I got an hour left. And then I get the trimmer and I can't see it. And it's basically like almost looks the same. It kind of messes with me, like, yo, I don't know how long I have with this. You get what I'm saying? So I just like to have that as an option. You don't, it's not a necessity, but I just like to have that as an option on the trimmers as well. If you're going to do it with the clipper, let's do it with the trimmer. That's just my thoughts on that. But yeah, I just kind of went on a tangent. My bad about that. But if y'all have any questions, let a brother know. Anything else that we discussed or talked about, anything new. Um, and while y'all thinking, let me show you guys the shaver, the caliber shaver that I was talking about. I'm not even sure. Let's see. Yeah, here it is right here. Oh, this website has no pictures. Okay. Another one, no pictures. Why this don't have no pictures? It's called the Moab. And let me get this. I don't know if you guys seen this before, but I do like it. Caliber Moab metal triple foil shaver, digital display for $100. It has 10,000 plus RPMs, 2.5 hours of battery life. Uh, let's see, digital display, 3 super thin foil, USB cable and charger included. Now, let me see if it has it. They're not gonna show me. Okay, look at this. Yo, can you stop? Let's zoom in. Look at this, y'all. They been they had this. Now, the Flex has this from Stylecraft and this Resurge and I said Bevel. Now, I'm not sure between this one and the Andis Resurge, I'm not sure exactly which one came out first. If somebody wants to do that research, you can, but I'm not going to dig too deep into it. But I do believe that the research came out first and then the Moab, or either or, it doesn't matter. Either way, they're the first two that have that long hair cutter piece. And I'm trying to figure out how well does this thing perform, right? And hopefully I get it one day and I do a real, video on it because I like that long piece in the middle. I like the research. I like the research. That's my favorite one. I like the flex. I like the fact that you could change the RPMs on that. I think that's just really dope just to have that option. I'm not sure about the Moab, but it's 10,000 RPM. So I'm really curious about how loud it is when you use it, or is it real quiet? If one of y'all have used it before, let me know. But I it's probably not the quietest shaver. at 10,000 RPMs. Let me just close out of that. All right. Any other questions? Any other questions? Anything that y'all got upcoming that y'all want to talk about? Any classes? Anybody going to these events, expos? Did y'all want me to check out your IGs? We can go whatever way y'all like. No, not really. I was about to say something, but I don't want to start. I don't want to start saying that saying, man. I don't want to start saying that saying. Let me get this back up. But if y'all don't have anything, that's fine. Just let me know. If you say you good, I appreciate y'all either way. The shaver to look out for is the instinct. From Stylecraft, when it drops. What do y'all think about the all metal instinct coming out? Have y'all seen it? Have y'all heard about it? I wonder what the shaver is going to have. It probably is still going to have the 10,000 RPMs. I honestly think that when it comes to Stylecraft, their best products, their best products is between 7,200 RPMs and 8,500 RPMs. That is their best product. Like the Rebel, fire. Sabers, fire. Precision, fire. Uh, there was something else. The shavers that are around that RPMs, fire. Even the Stylecraft Uno shaver, that's at 9,000 RPMs, fire. I don't think they need anything 10,000 or more. That's just me. I don't think we need 10,000 RPMs or more. What do y'all think? There's only 2 clippers I really liked that was at like 10,000 RPMs. And that was the 50 cals BMGs and the X Ergos and the Ergos. The X Ergos. Yeah. What was the Ergos at? Like 75? I'm not even sure, but I think that mid range is like where they perform the best. And how many of y'all know that me and my wife are having a competition this month? If you know that, put a 1 in the comments. If you don't know, put a question mark in the comments, and I'll tell you what's really going on. But right now, it seems like I'm winning. It seems like I'm winning. We 7 days into April. It ends at the end of April. But if you know about it, uh, put a 1 in the comments. If you don't know, put a question mark. And I'm gonna tell y'all about it. And maybe y'all should do this one day with your family, your friends, uh, with the barber. And the main reason why you want to do it when I explain it is because it's going to help boost you to a different realm. So it's really, really fun. But if you know about it, just put a 1 in the comments. If not, just put a question mark. Get out of this. Oh, I didn't ever share that. If y'all are writing down comments, I'm not seeing them. Okay, so nobody's responding to that. Let's move on to the next thing then. Is there anything that y'all would like for me to see on your Instagrams right now? If not, that's okay. But if you want my 2 cents on any haircuts, whatever that you're trying to do or create, just let me know. Let's talk about it. And I mainly have these lives for y'all, so we can connect and talk about a few things. All right, I'll give it about like 2 more minutes, and if if y'all cool, y'all don't really have much to talk about. We can just hop off. Y'all can have a beautiful night. I'll go chill, hang with the wifey, and figure some things out about this Orlando premiere. But yeah, I'll look out for the instinct shaver. Did y'all see the instinct shaver? That's a lot. Let me show you the instinct shaver real quick, and then I'll let y'all go. This is the instinct shaver. Uh, I don't know. What are your thoughts on this? The shaver, the foils look kind of short, but I could be wrong. It could be like the same size as the flex, but this is the instinct shaver. I believe so. I'm not even sure. Is there specs on this? No. Okay. Fader, what's going on? I was just a hop off, bro. I really was about to hop off to ignite or trigger the chat. MRD already has that shaver out. And the next Stylecraft clipper is going to be a brushless motor, a small one that might be called the Saber Clipper metal body. Yeah, that'd be dope if they did the Sabers in a metal body. The Instincts metal body. I'm curious when they're going to drop. I think they might be at CT, but I could be wrong. Um, yeah, but these bad boys, I would say these are interesting. That's like when I get something Like I said, I really gotta work with it. No USCC on it. That's another miss. Another miss on what? USB-C on what? We just talked about like 3 products. Are you talking about the Saber Clipper, the metal body one that's not gonna have USB-C? The Rebel X Clipper might be coming out also. That would be dope. I was fine with the I can't say the first one, but when they upgraded the Rebel, I was fine with that one. Yeah, I mean that's kind of interesting. You know what I mean? I feel like Gamma though, right? Gamma, they respectfully give us USB-C. Respectfully. So I appreciate that. They just didn't do it on the Cyborg Clipper, but I think it's on the trimmer. Yeah. Not sure why. Yeah. So any other questions? Anything else y'all want to talk about this evening? Yeah. The booster shaver. Yeah, we talked about that earlier in the chat. I think it's going to be, how can I say this? I want to see how loud they are. Like I can't wait to find out how loud they are. How they're gonna perform, anything between 7,000 to 10,000, it's probably gonna perform okay. The foils, depending on the size of the holes of the foils, um, that will matter, but not as much as the power and if they're gonna have that long piece in the middle. So we'll see. You really can't mess up a shaver. Like you can if you're lazy, like and like material wise, but you really cannot mess up a shaver. You really can't. You can elevate a shaver, but like just even at base, you really cannot mess up a shaver. They will call the vector motor shaver an instinct shaver or the cyborg shaver metal body with the USB-C. Yeah. Yeah. So how y'all feel about Stylecraft? Y'all good? Y'all not to say have y'all forgive them, but like um, yeah, just curious where y'all at. My man said SC is trash. That's tough. What about Gamma? Gamma Plus. Do you feel the same exact way, or you're like, I kind of rock with them a little bit more? Gamma's a step up, but it's not in this raw quality. All right. How can I say this? What? Who's on the same level with Anderson and Wall when it comes to quality, or is it just them two? Like, what is your? How does your tier look? Like, what does it look like? If you had 3 tiers of premium quality, okay quality, and trash quality. Like what how do you list those companies? They Sure, they give you a lot of stuff for your money, but the quality is just not there. Hmm. I would say I never had a hmm, I mean the cyborgs is for me, they're up there. Quality wise, oh, they're definitely up there. I think how can I say this? Mythic, the Apex, I mean, all of that stuff, it was cool. It was good. I think they were just to me, I think they were just getting into their bag with just quality a little bit more at that time. Um, Ergos is like a test to see how things will move with the magnetic and the color waves and all that other stuff. But I would say Gamma has a little bit quality has more quality control than some companies. No one, no one. Them two are the top, regardless of how you feel about their specs. Interesting. JRL, Babyliss, Anderson, Wall, all on the same level, in my opinion. Babyliss has been climbing in quality. So, what would you say is not a good Babyliss clipper or trimmer? Like, what would you say? Like, they really didn't invest in the quality. JRL to me, I like JRL. I think strategically their quality is up there. It is up there. Um, I would say the same with Babyliss too, to be honest. But are we talking like like performance and not messing up quality, or are we talking about like materials quality? Because if we're talking materials quality, I know a company that beats all of those. JRL quality is also questionable. You know what? I think they and how can I say this? I don't think their quality is questionable. I think they did things strategically, and which I think was very smart. When a certain type of material that they use, why they use it, why the clippers and trimmers sound this way. I think it was smart. I don't think that it was just like, yo, let's just put whatever together. I think JRO stepped it up with the Onyx, opened the door for them when it comes to quality. I could respect that. The lever on the 2020C was kind of low quality. Uh, I never thought of it that way. I actually liked the lever. The lever to me was like the best thing about it. I don't know. I had never had a problem with my lever. I honestly think that wall lever, if we're talking about levers, I think walls levers, like, uh, they struggle for a little bit. Now there's a level, I mean, and this level levers, never have I questioned. JRL, same, never question. The Stylecraft, like when they came out with the Apex, Sabers, and Mythic, that wide body lever, that was interesting. I don't think a lot of people was used to that. The Rebel, it had a like more of a plastic feel, and Babyliss, same thing. They kind of had a plastic feel. Um, yeah, it's a lot of levers out there that you can really can't say question, but I remember when Wall came out with some of their clippers, the lever wasn't the best. I like the seniors. But the seniors was great. The Magic clips gotten great. They wasn't always great, like when it came to the lever. To me. So yeah, that's just when I think of that. JRL, think more than Stylecraft. Style just rebrands MRD stuff. Only original designs are the cyborgs. Right, right. That's why I think quality when it comes to like Gamma side to me is like the more they're like Big Brother. You know what I mean? Stylecraft is just about dropping something month like Nike and Jordan brand, but how much of it is actually good? I mean, I know people got Jordans for a long time and they still look good, but I honestly think it depends on the person at that point and the material. I mean, if you're using leather and your shoes is all leather compared to something that's not, then with lower, material costs, it don't matter what your name is. Hi, I'm watching from Brazil. Thanks for your thanks for sharing your experience. I appreciate that. I don't even know how to say Motoka. Motoka, I appreciate that. Um, I don't even know what time it is over there, but I appreciate you watching. So I'm gonna ask this again. It seemed like I ain't get that much I ain't get that much feedback on the challenge that me and my wife is having this month. If you know about it, put a one in the comments. If not, put a question mark and I'll explain it. What's your favorite brands for trimmer blades? I can't lie. The one cutter with the X Pro back blade might be the best all around trimmer blade. Um, honestly, trimmer blades. Can you see that? This bad boy. Why? 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 Why are we doing this? Why are we doing this? This bad boy. Uh, the Babyliss original Gold FX. Yes. And if I had to say like top three, just for right now, this I can go like real. I can go far with that. And the high vis blade. I don't care what nobody say. That high vis blade, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm curious to see what else JRL has in store. They have to have something else cooking other than the Onyx. Uh, I would say so. I would say so. Like I said, to me, they're very very strategic on how they move with certain things. So yeah, best all around trimmer blade. If you had to pick one, all right. So can I pick a best all around trimmer blade that wasn't the three of those? Because I have how can I say this? Like I like the black FX blade and also the blue FX blade. When you get that blue FX blade modified the correct way, zero gap, how you really like it to hit, that thing is a great all around blade. But I will say this because you just said something. Yeah, but the high vis blade is not all around blade. You ready for this? It can become one. The high vis blade can become an all around blade. And hear me out. And this is why I say this because I know I got to make another video about it. The more you use that blade, it 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 transforms. It transforms into something completely different. And I can't really explain it, but that thing can become an all around blade. I can go live and just use just that blade to bald out, do whatever I need to do with that blade. And here's the thing, no irritation, no pull. I don't know how it got to that point, Maybe, as much time that I have used it, it just got used to a certain way of how to cut. But at first I'm like, nah, this can't bolt out. But it can. It can now. I don't know what else to say, but it can. But I would still put the Blue FX blade above that. I just like how it cuts. Um, and so same thing with the black. Does it still line up great? Yeah. That all right. Right now, if I told y'all like my top 5 trimmers that hit, y'all probably be like, what? Are you serious? Some of them not even, how can I say this? Some of them don't even have the best name. I can't even say the best name. Some of them are not the biggest names, but they hit. They hit. Or is it so dull that it changed? Um, I don't know. I don't know what you mean. I didn't like take it off the trimmer and really did like a before and after months or whatever like that. All I know is that it's in this groove, basically. That's what I think. It got in this groove. Um, but trimmers that hit, the high vis is definitely up there. It's definitely one or two. Hands down. The high vis is definitely one or two. When it comes to the like designs, high vis is definitely number one. I don't, you if you can't do clean design work with the high vis trimmer, that's a problem. Because no matter how you angle that blade, it's gonna cut that hair. But the X Pro blade, yeah. The X Pro blade all around. Now, I will say this. When we're talking about the X Pro blade, I will say this. When it comes to all hair textures, without a shadow of a doubt, the X Pro blade and the Blue FX blade are the best to me all around blade. My high vis has become like that blade that has learned how to, like this blade is learning how to cut other, textures of hair. But I have no problems with it. Have you tried the new diamond cut trimmer blade? Yes. Honestly, I have the clipper and the trimmer blade. I have it on my cyborgs. Excuse me. How do I say this about that blade? I don't feel like it cuts really different. I do like it. Um, the X Pro blade is just a little bit more smoother. It's just a little bit more smoother. I need to do a video on just, well, I have a video coming out. So just stay tuned for that. I know y'all, I've been saying this for some time, but I kind of had like a rush of stuff getting to me, and then I have to get the videos out. And I'm stopping with this. This is the last trimmer that can come in. Um, but my trimmer wars is really about to be here. It might be here before CT. So we really got to talk about that. I have the D cut trimmer. It's a lineup thin blade. Might be the thinnest Stylecraft blade I've tried. Could be. It could be. It could be the thinnest blade. Um, I don't know if you ever tried the high vis and the chameleon blade, but those blades are interested. Like I know the chameleon blade is thin. The high vis blade is thin. Um, there is another. What is that name? There's another trimmer, kind of an off brand. Their blade is thin. But yeah, we're definitely going to talk about these trimmers though. So is the boosted trimmer a plastic saber version? Hmm, that's a good question. Uh, there are some differences in this. So I can't say that it's like the Saber. I'm trying to think. It's like a mixture. It's like a Saber and an Instinct together. Just think of it that way. That's like the best way I could put it. With the same motor as the Rebel trimmer. You could say that, but I would mix the Instinct and the Saber. Like if they had a cousin, you know what I'm saying? That one cousin, that's that's this clipper. Yeah. That's like the best way I could put it. All right. So look, y'all not asking about it, but I'm gonna tell y'all about it anyway, okay? So look, for the month of April, me and my wife are having a challenge. And I think that everybody should do this. Find somebody to do this challenge with. So right now we are trying to uh find out who's gonna gross the most in the month of April. So there's three different revenue paths that we both get. One is going to be our YouTube. The other one's going to be like our services, like our clients and stuff like that. And one's going to be a digital product, right? So she figured out hers. I figured out mine's. I was going to use, let me show you guys what I'm talking about. I was going to use this, right? I was going to use my t-shirts and stuff like that. That if people invested in my t-shirts, whatever like that, that'll be my digital product. But I'll be honest, and I'm just being truthful right now. These prices, I mean, I know it's worth it. I know, I how can I say this? I know it's worth it. I know that this is a great marketing strategy for those that are needing clientele, but I have a different way that I want to do it. So I'm not going to include the t-shirts. I definitely think that would be something on your own if you ever wanted to do this. I could talk to you and tell you like what's the best marketing strategy to use these type of shirts and stuff like that. So I thought about it, right? But I am going to be coming out with an ebook. Coming out with an ebook this month, and it will probably be done very, very soon, probably within the next 7 days. So her digital product is already probably up and out and ready to go, but mine's is coming out and it's going to be under $10. It's going to be under $10. So stay tuned for that. But this is something I know that's going to help y'all um in this service. It's a service that you do. It's going to help y'all. And I'm coming out with an ebook. I didn't know how much it really took to really like get one up and going and started. But it's taking some time as y'all see. But it's gonna be under $10. Not even $9. It's not even gonna be $9.99. It's gonna be $9.97, bro. It's a lot cheaper than that. So that's what we're gonna do to see, who's gonna win. But here's the thing. If I win, right? If I win, then I'm going to do some type of giveaway. Let's say about for like $200, right? Uh to one of the people that have invested in Concise the Barber. If you got a shirt or you got the ebook or if you got whatever, right? You already automatically got entered in the giveaway or whatever, how we do all of that. Now, if she win, then that means I gotta dish out to something to her braiding family, whatever like that. So I definitely think that's something dope that that me and her are doing. I advise y'all to do the same, do that with somebody else as well. It helps you, it pushes you, it makes you think about ways that you can get more people in the door or whatever like that. Like it's just something fun to do. Nothing, like really, really crazy, but something that's just fun to do. But if y'all want to, invest in a brother in the month of April, I appreciate y'all. ebook will be coming out hopefully within like 7 to 10 days. Um, but I think we can get that done. So yeah, I just wanted to tell y'all that. Oh, hold on. I'm missing some. How you like the boosted trimmer? I only used it once so far. I like it so far. What's an innovation that you hope a barber company will come out with? That's a good question. How can I say this? I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure yet. I honestly feel like if I have certain some ideas that I will share, I will honestly say it like in a live. Like I would say it in a live that I hope a company did, like JRL. They got the display of the JRL. Let's get a display of the time, stuff like that. But like real innovation, I have some ideas of my own that I'm gonna probably keep to myself until that time is that till that time comes for y'all to really see what Concise the Barber is gonna bring to the table. Because some of the stuff I thought of hasn't even I can't say ain't nobody thinking about it, but it's like there's just a few things that I have not seen yet that I would like to bring out. Have you already tested a new blade, Stylecraft Diamond Cut Flex? Yes. Yes, I have. Um, I like it. I do like it. Is it a big jump from the X Pro? No, it's really not. It's just a different blade. It looks cool, but there's not much difference in the X Pro to that one. But I will talk more and more about that. What's the running time on a boosted trimmer? Uh mm, why is this so heavy? 5 hours. It's 5 hours. It's like, nah, I'm playing. It says 120 minutes. I'm actually going to test that out. I think it can go a little bit longer just because of what I know about the battery, but we'll see. They probably had to say that because, yeah. How about the flipper blade? I like it. I do like it. It does kind of remind me of remember when the Rebels came out that it wasn't a Faber blade at the time. It wasn't called a Faber blade. I forgot what the blade was. I know they just probably changed the name, but to me, it was something a little bit more different about that blade. But yeah, remember these running times are tested when the clipper is just running, not cutting anything. That is very true. That is very true. That's why I like testing it both ways. Like I will literally keep a clipper on or a trimmer on in between cuts. Like if I have back to back to back, that's how I do a lot of them. Like if I have a lot of clients that are back to back to back, I'm like, okay, this is new. I'm using this and I'm not going to turn it off really. And I'll see how many haircuts I can get done within that time. So that's like me playing it safe. Any other questions? What videos am I That's a good question. Have a great night. What videos are you dropping this week? This week I am dropping uh how to put the Babeless blades on the Super Pro trimmers. A lot of people have been asking me about that, and I honestly had this video just in the bag, just been waiting. So I'm definitely going to be talking about that. Um, what's another one? The Sabers, the Precision trimmer. I have not gotten that video out just yet. That should just, I should just That will be coming out this week too, probably the end of the week though. Um, but not really no teasers just yet. What's good, man? I got the blue Chrome FX set in a couple weeks back. Do you got those? My clippers keep pulling. No, I don't have the blue FX ones. I don't have those. All I have is the Gold FX ones and the Low Pros. The blue ones, I'm not sure what's going on with it not. I mean, with it pulling. But have you gapped them? Did you keep them like stock? Sometimes you're gonna like I would take the blades. If my blades are pulling, uh, I'll probably take the blades apart, clean them up very well, get a brush that's like kind of like with strong bristles, just to make sure there's no like anything from the manufacturer, and oil it up, gap it how I feel like I need it, and then try it. If it's pulling from there, then I'm probably contacting Babyliss ASAP, to be honest. Um, the Blue F1, FX1, I heard those have some quality issues. Honestly, I haven't heard much about them, to be honest. I really haven't. But I would definitely say if you did everything you can do and it's still pulling, then I will speak to somebody. All right. I got one more question in me, then we're gonna call it a night. They just came out. Yeah, it's the new battery system, right? With the grips. That came out March 17th. It was. Did you change your saber blade or kept the same ones? Uh what's on my sabers right now? On my sabers is that Everence blade that the Stylecraft collab with. I actually do like that blade. Um, it is a little bit thinner and I don't know, it cuts smooth. So I didn't really like jump back into the gold blade that the Sabres came out with. I just kept that blade on until I get bored or until I'm like, yo, let me put the gold blade back on. Like sometimes I do stuff just to see the longevity of a thing. I keep going back to the Sabres even after using the new Babyliss trimmers I got. Yeah, that's you know what? How can I say this? A lot of people can say whatever they want to say about Stylecraft, you know what I mean? But I would have to say one thing they got right and they got right well was those Sabres. A lot of people didn't want to give them a lot of credit when it came to the Sabres, but the Sabres really cut well. But not only that, they are quiet and powerful. So that being said, I can understand why somebody would want like I can see why somebody transitions from the Babyliss to the Stylecraft Sabre. I'm not saying everybody's going to do that, but I can see if you like certain certain things, certain qualities of a trimmer more than the other. Because the Babyliss, they might be a little bit more louder. The blades, you have to, tweak them to really get them to hit. You know what I mean? But the Sabers, it's a lot quieter. And with the X with the X Pro blade, it cuts very, very well. You really can't go wrong with that. Cyborgs is better than Sabres all day. Now I didn't get in my bag with that yet. There's there's specs on a cyborg that the Sabres do not have. And the fact that they cut, if not the same, but even just a little bit more better, yeah. My issue with the Babel's trimmer blades is that they are loud even when they are new. Yeah, I got mines to quiet down. I got well, my Gold FX ones, they are not loud at all. My black ones, just a little bit loud. My low pros are a little bit louder than the black ones, but my gold ones, They hum. I will say that. However, they're not as quiet as the Sabres, but the gold ones they hit. They do. It's a preference thing, you know what I mean? So I respect it either way. But look, y'all, I'm about to go ahead and get up off of here, man. I appreciate y'all. Let's see. I love the new FX1 handheld shaver. Cuts so smooth. Yeah, it does. It does cut smooth. How did you quiet them down? Well, the FX ones, they just came quiet. I didn't do much to quiet those down. But what I do, and I don't know if people do this, but sometimes when yeah, I'll say sometimes. Sometimes when I get something that's already kind of loud or got some noise to it, straight off the bat, I'll get my Andes Cool Care. I'll spray that joint down, right? I will get the oil. I will go crazy. I ain't gonna say crazy. Yeah, I do. I'll go crazy with the oil a little bit. I'll be honest. Top blade, side blade, bottom blade, top blade, side blade, bottom blade, and then I get the middle, right? And I'll turn that thing on for like a whole minute straight, turn it off, flip it upside down, keep it on the magnet for a whole day. That's just something that I do just to make sure that it gets everywhere it needs to. And then all the extra of the oil is on the magnet. I just wipe that off in the morning. I was debating on the cyborg or the new wall detailers too. Oh man, I'm not even trying to be funny, man. That's a no-brainer. Now, cyborg or the new wall detailer, I'm definitely picking the cyborg. Now, if you said the cyborg or the high vis trimmer, it all depends what you need it for. If you need it all around, go cyborg. If you need a hitter, go high vis. Have you tried or heard of the Fast and Furious clipper oil? I kind of want to try it. Nah, wait. Yeah, I have. That's old. Like not old, but I heard that years back. It's like black, red, and white. Yeah, I heard about them. I just never tried it. Yeah, it could be. And a lot of place sells it, but I have one. I know a clipper. I know a clipper oil that a lot of people don't really know about. So this is the last thing I'm gonna share. I'm gonna hop off. So I'm gonna share that with y'all. You said something about the Fast and Furious, but I'm gonna show you one. Seeing a new company come out called Supreme. Supreme is cool. Since you blast your trimmers with oil seems like a good way to do with compressed air. Yeah, not gonna lie, they look like Jack Sabers. I didn't know oil makes a difference. Which one should I buy? Des, I'm about to get off. I'm about to get off, Des. All right, so you can use what? Let me see. Let me go ahead and share my screen real quick. So, like what Fader was talking about, he was talking about the Fast and the Furious uh spray. This is good. I mean, he said it's good. I don't see no problem with it. It seems like there's a few places that have them. I'm not sure why this is $17 and this is $7.99. Like I don't understand why this is a lot more. But anyway, the one I want to tell y'all about is iCut Pro. I don't know if y'all ever heard of iCut Pro. but it's a barber shop. He has a master class. I done joined it. It was great. It helped me a lot. But I'm gonna get to shop, right? Hold on. Because I could be in the wrong one. I think I'm in the wrong one. Give me a second. No. Matter of fact, let me find it first. I probably have to go here, right? I don't know why my computer going so slow. Just as no, it ain't. No, it ain't, Des. I got a new Babeless blue one. They are def more quiet than the OG trimmer, but sabers are still quiet. Yeah. I'll be honest though. These are the quietest trimmers out. These are the quietest trimmers out. Just being real. Want to save the link. Good looks. You're welcome. Yeah, my thing is, I'm sorry, y'all. I didn't think this was gonna act like this. All right, so I found it, I believe. Well, I didn't. Let me just see. So this is the shop, right? For iCut Pro shop. So what they have is like a spray, like a clipper oil. I have it at the shop. I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. I mean, he has a lot of more other stuff, but I can't lie. His oil is very, very dope. Like it smells good. It looks like it cleans stuff very, very well. So I'll show you that tomorrow though. Why is the JRL logo on the Onyx not centered to the clipper? I don't know. I didn't even pay attention to that. Just being real. I didn't even pay attention to that. Like I don't know. Tell your daughter I want four for 10. I'll send the money tomorrow. All right, Des. We'll talk. We'll talk. One last question. What do you sanitize your tools with? Oh man. Well, I use Barbicide for all my combs and brushes, my clipper blades, guards. Um, I let that stuff soak. Uh, clippers and trimmers. I use Andis Cool Care. Um, I don't know. I think that's about it. That's about it. But I would say this. I did a video before about like how to deep clean your clippers and trimmers real fast and like really like taking the blades off. A lot of people don't like messing with their blades because they're set the right way, right the right way. However, Um, if you're a master at zero gapping or getting your stuff right, you shouldn't have a problem taking them completely off, cleaning everything out, putting them back on. So yeah, that's how I sanitize my stuff. But look, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and get up off of here, man. I appreciate y'all rocking with it, brother. Um, that that blade switch out for the Super Pro to use Babeless joints is I said joints to use Babeless blades is coming out probably tomorrow, and then on like the end of the week, I'll probably come out with the Saber Precision, and then I'll probably sneak one in because we got to do a comparison between some, and yeah, and then I'm gonna do my trimmer war. So stay tuned for that, y'all. I appreciate y'all. Um, Taking a Babeless trimmer blade apart is a pain. That's that's another thing to talk about. Yeah, but like I said, we're gonna talk about some more stuff, man, and really see where we are really at with these trimmers, these new brands, and also the other brands that are coming out the woodwork and really having quality stuff, or at least performing very, very well. Because a lot of people might look at quality different. Some might think about the performance side of it. Some people might think of it, just the material and all that jazz. So we'll definitely talk about that. Very, very soon. So appreciate y'all and thank you for subscribing, bro. Got a lot more stuff coming. So y'all stay tuned, man, and the giveaway of JRL's coming out. Stay tuned.